Hi guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video. Now, I need to start by apologising because we've had an absence of about 3 weeks now, guys. Not because we don't love doing this, but because it was time for me to have a well-deserved break and do some travelling. But we are back now and really excited to be bringing you some fresh new content on the channel. And as always, thank you to everyone who continues to watch the content and to those of you who've recently subscribed. If you haven't already, you know what you need to do. Go subscribe, click that button, click the bell notification, and you'll stay up to date with all of our latest content. Now, today, as the thumbnail suggests, we've got a new match-worn shirt to add to the collection. Now, as I've explained in previous videos, I do love a match-worn shirt, especially from the lower English leagues, and it's become a bit of a focus for me, certainly the second half of this year and going forward. Now, MATCHWORNSHIRT.com, if you're not familiar with them, this is a great site if you are in the market for match-worn shirts. But it comes with a caveat, it comes with a warning, which is actually you could end up paying quite a lot of money because it's a popular site, it has a global reach, and also it has some amazing shirts. And when there's demand for those shirts, obviously the price rockets upwards. But I always keep an eye on the shirts going out there. Now, being based in the UK, the first thing I need to point out for any buyers here in the UK is that immediately, if you start to consider shirts outside of the UK leagues, you need to consider the postage. So as a rule, anything outside of the UK, always be prepared to add, I think it's £33 FedEx charge for that shirt. If you're buying an English league shirt, I think it's £13. So always bear that in mind when you're bidding on a shirt, because the final bid price is not the price that you pay. So if you want that absolutely gorgeous Atletico Madrid shirt and you win for £150, you're going to be paying near 180, 190. But for the English leagues, what I try and do is really go out there and grab a bargain, and I'm prepared to walk away from shirts. And this shirt was one of those examples where I took a punt quite early on and I managed to get this at pretty much the base price for MATCHWORNSHIRT.com. Now, MATCHWORNSHIRT.com start most of their auctions at £77. So the first bid that will ever be placed on a shirt is £77. And they typically go up in increments of £20. You can change that, so you could decide to go in at £79 or £80, but that's typically how it works. So what I tend to find is when the shirts go up, usually with a 6 or 7 day auction period, I do a little bit of research into the team lineup, who scored, who was subbed. I try and anticipate a shirt that I'm likely to get at that base price. Why do I do that? Well, when you're buying lower league shirts, I'm not particularly worried about the player. I don't follow all of these teams, they're not my own team, and therefore I accept that a goal scorer in that game, his shirt is going to go for a lot more. What I want is to add a match-worn shirt to my collection, but I want to get it for a price where I feel it's going to hold its value. So we've got that. I think the last one we did probably a few months ago was a Wigan Carabao Cup shirt, but we've got a English League One shirt in this box. So let's open it up and have a look. As always, fantastic packaging. There you go there. We've got the match-worn shirt, little card with a code on there that if you scan that code, it acts as a bit of the providence, the certification of that. And you can see we got a pink shirt. We got a pink shirt. Now I will get this out of the box. Now I'm going to put this on to a hanger. And this is one of those shirts, you know, I as a shirt collector, not only do I want to get match-worn shirts, I also want to get shirts that I think style-wise look good and I like. There's a lot of plain shirts out there, and you know, you could argue that it's still a match-worn shirt, but actually for me as a collector, I do like quite out there designs. I like a shirt that looks good. So here we have, fresh from this season, and we'll go into a bit more detail around the match, a Peterborough United away shirt here. Have a look at that in all its glory. You've got that key sponsor here. You've got the Sky Bet official league badge on that side. What you don't have, you typically get, there's also a yellow badge, but because this team, like a lot of teams right now, are selling space on their shirts, we've got a sleeve sponsor there, Edwards Laundry Services, very random there. And then if you look on the back, it's David Ajiboye. We'll talk a little bit more about David, but you can see there, we've got again another sponsor here. We've got the name set there, and it is signed by David, number 16, as most shirts are on MatchWornShirt.com. So there you go. Now this shirt is the away shirt. This was from the match on the 2nd of September this year. So this shirt was worn, as of recording, 27 days ago in the away match against Portsmouth, a match in which I think Portsmouth won 3-1 down on the south coast of England, Fratton Park. And David Ajiboye actually was a substitute for the game, and he came on and he played the last 25 minutes. So it's not a shirt that's only been on that field for a couple of minutes. It is a match-worn shirt. And there is another reason why I can tell this is a match-worn shirt. And I'm not going to demonstrate this, but I can smell it's a match-worn shirt. And that's another thing I think you need to factor in, because when buying match-worn shirts, sometimes you can pick up a match-worn shirt where the kit man has laundered that shirt and then sent it on to you, probably not signed. It might be a shirt that's been worn for a number of games throughout the season. They don't always do that. So, you know, they're busy people, kit men. So the way the arrangement typically works with MatchWornShirt.com, I think, is they agree to games from the shirts. And I think basically at the end of the game, the shirts go on the table, the players sign them, they get sent off. So, I mean, it's not horrendously smelly, but you can tell it's been worn. It's not got that fresh laundered smell. So a little bit of Fabry, something nice there. This will go into a protected case and it will hand up, and hopefully over time that smell will subside. So, you know, be warned, be warned. You know, if you want a truly authentic shirt with grass stains and everything else, there are no stains on this shirt from what I can see. But it's a lovely shirt. I mean, let's just take a look. It's a Puma manufactured here. I do like pink shirt. I think the pink is really nicely balanced together with that black trim around the sleeves and the neck. Mick George is a sponsor they've had for a number of seasons now. The home shirts is all blue, a pretty subtle logo there. As I say, a lot of secondary sponsors going on, but I just think that the black and the pink are two colours that go really well there. And that beautiful, currently British Red Cross sponsored name set that's been used in the English Football League. I really love this. I really love this shirt. Really pleased to get this. I got this for £77, so this was right at the base, which I was really excited about. I'm glad to get that. My ethos is I never really want to be spending more than £100 for a match-worn shirt if I can help it. So this is just, I think it's £92 with postage. So I'm happy with that, especially as it's come from MatchWornShirt.com. So I've got good solid provenance there of the shirt, its origin, the match, and I've got, you know, a reputable company to back that up. You know, you can see shirts going on eBay without any proof of authenticity or certification that can go in excess of this, and people do ask for some silly money. So I'm always wary to make sure that I've got a bit of history on the shirt in the event that one day I might need to sell this on to release some funds. So there you go, guys. I will just leave that with you to look at. Let us know what you think, guys. I am always on the hunt for match-worn shirts. So if you're watching this video and you've got match-worn shirts and you're looking to sell, do drop us a note. Equally, if you are someone out there who would like to donate a match-worn shirt to our particular fundraising arm, because obviously I collect, but equally where I'm donated shirts, those ones are auctioned off for charity, then do let me know. But we hope to add a few more match-worn shirts before the end of this year. We're keeping our eyes on some of those auctions, but until then, guys, stay safe, and we'll be back with an exciting video from, let's just say, from a collector who has shared some amazing shirts with me, and he said, look, go ahead and showcase some of these shirts through your channel. So we've got an exciting video that's hopefully going to land next week, looking at some Liverpool shirts going back into the 1980s. But until then, guys, thanks for watching as always. We'll be back again really soon. Thanks for watching.